website. So I went for a very minimal design with this website just to match the calmness of mindfulness and meditation. We also went with just the same color scheme throughout. You can see there what our buttons are call to actions. We kept them consistent, and we just utilized plenty of negative space, just to give a very minimalist design. So with our navigation bar here, each of these link to a section on the page. This navigation bar was created with Bootstrap. So if I just click on the About section here, it just takes us to this part of the page here. It tells us all about what is actually involved or included in the subscription. So what users will be getting, the type of content they'll have access to, and the types of features they'll have access to. Scrolling down then, we just have our subscribe section. So this is a button here, and it's actually the exact same as our Get Started buttons. So they both take us to the subscribe form. Scrolling down then, we have our project section here. This just shows users what kind of projects they'd be doing, and also the types of projects that people in the community have undertaken. And then finally, we just have our closing section here with our final call to action. So let's just scroll up there. Okay, and we're just going to look at the responsiveness of the website. So the first section of the website is responsive. So we have our menu here that drops down. We just pull this out here. We can see that the images disappear as we go down in size. Now, as we scroll down through the page, some elements of the page are not responsive. I had some major issues with this because I added in this section later on in the development process, and it completely messed up the responsiveness of the website. In hindsight, I should have created a prototype and tested that on my users instead of testing an actual coded design. Unfortunately, I just couldn't fix the code. I just couldn't make it responsive. But for future projects, I'll definitely know to make my prototype first so that I can make any changes there instead of having to make it in code. Now, if we just click the Get Started, it just takes us to the form section here. This is just our sign up section. You have your progress bar here that tells the users how far along they are. So we can just fill this form in like this. Now, originally this was a JavaScript form, so if there was any errors, the JavaScript will come back and just mark out the areas in red to show the user that they had filled in the wrong section or put in the wrong details. The only issue I had with this was that I could not get the JavaScript and the button here to work simultaneously. So unfortunately, I had to get rid of the JavaScript in order for us to use this next button here. Now you have your navigation bar, so users can go back to the landing page at any time. Just a payment form here. So again, users just pop in their details to make the payment. And then you have your project preferences. So for the website, the whole idea behind the company was that they would create projects to your preferences. So they would curate the perfect library of projects depending on your preferences. So this section here just allows users to pick what they're interested in, whether it be outdoor, knitting, projects for kids. And then based on this information, the website would just create your own personal library of projects. This is created with HTML, CSS, and also JavaScript. And then finally, you just are finished there with your forms and you're ready to start a project.